Good morning from Dawn at the Downs Day 1. A certainly different scene than we covered a couple weeks ago. It is buzzing out here on the backside. And we'll first catch up with Sabercat here this morning right away, back in the back of barn 41. And he's certainly giving his groom a little issues back here, isn't he? Now back on the track, we're waiting for the break, and Liaison is out here getting ready to work. And if you notice in the background, you'll see Chris McCarron along with Pat Day, who are out here to see some of the action. All these Derby horses that'll be on the track this morning. We'll catch up with a bunch of horses that are getting ready to head out on the track to either work or put a gallop in. First, we'll start out. Here's Rousing Sermon for the Jerry Hollendorfer barn, and he's getting ready just to gallop out here on the track. Now here's Liaison, who we just saw, and he'll be putting in an actual work this morning. Here's Perspective for trainer Mark Cassie, and his assistant Norm actually graduated from Bellarmine University, the same college that I'll be getting my degree from. So a little personal note there. Here's Doulahan. He certainly gallops a little different over this track. I don't know if it's just me or anyone else notices this, but he certainly puts in a weird gallop. And walking back off the track is I'll Have Another for the Doug O'Neill barn, and their barn has been buzzing all week already. People are all around this barn, and we'll see what happens come this Saturday. Here's Creative Cause now with trainer Mike Harrington behind him. We'll catch up with him along with Creative Cause and see what they're up to back in the barn area. Here's Mike Harrington. See what he has to say about his colt come this Saturday.
Well, someplace in that neighborhood. The horses on the inside, they get kind of so bad. If they break a step slow, you're screwed, you know. So, like I said earlier, he's got to have a good trip. I don't think there's any horse in the race that can get a bad trip and is good enough to win with a bad trip.
Did you hear about King Bernie's addition to the field as far as a racing area? Is that a good thing for this?
Well, I think it's a good thing. There's several horses with speed, and the good thing about it is not so much that they'll go fast or they'll come back, but it'll spread the field out. And if they're not 10, 12 wide going in the first turn, a tactical horse has a lot better chance. If they spread the field, then you can lay fifth or sixth, 2 or 3 lengths off of it, hope to get out. That would kind of be my ideal trip.
So you have to be near the front.
Yeah, this horse is a stock breed. He hasn't got a deep close. When he moves about 3/8 of a mile, and that's it. He's not going to move 5/8 of a mile. So hopefully he can wait till the quarter pole. When the quarter pole, he can move. So that would be the ideal trip. Well, what he doesn't like to be crowded in a deep stretch. Those horses were crowded, and then when the inside horse dropped off, he leveled off and actually come back on the winner. Yeah. When all 3 of them were head and head, he didn't like.
We're now catching up with Creative Cause. Is getting a bath out in the back here at barn 41, and he put in a good work over the track. He certainly looks to be a quick horse, and like Mike just said, he's a very versatile horse, and that's the kind of horse that a lot of people look for when handicapping this race, because it's all about the trip at the Kentucky Derby. We'll check back in here tomorrow on HorseRacingNation.com and give you all the reports from Tuesday morning, Dawn at the Downs. It's Derby week here on HorseRacingNation.com.